I want to just ask each of you, how have these economic times affected your money in these last couple of years, 2009, 2010, how that's been going for you?
Well, there's ups and downs, you know. One day you up and the next you down. It's tricky, but I think the key to maintaining a constant, consistent salary through music is just doing good business, The same rules that apply in life apply in music, You don't burn bridges, you treat everyone with a certain amount of respect, and you do business in a certain way, and those same people will want to continue to work with you. But, so music is tricky because, like I said, one day, your bank account might be full and the next it might be looking rough. So it's just about what you're in it for, and it's not for some people it might happen overnight and they might get that big break, but, it might take you 10 years, 20 years, but if it's something you love and you're passionate about, you're going to stick with it and eventually it'll pan out, But as far as, the money aspect is, it's tricky, man. In this day and age, it's even hard. What I've come across, it's even hard for a lot of top-notch, mainstream A-list producers to even squeeze checks out of the labels at this point. So the independent game is really what's been keeping me alive. Like, you might get one or two. I mean, I'm just speaking from my personal experience, but, you might get 1 or 2, 3 major label placements a year, but it's the people, the independent people that's really been keeping me afloat, and those relationships that I've established over the years that just stayed loyal to me, and I stayed loyal to them and did get good business, and, it's just about following through and being a man of your word, just like anything, any other thing in life, so.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Dwayne?
Well, for me, how I have adjusted to the industry, I think back, like when I started doing production, I really wasn't tripping off how much I made. I was really trying to impress, so whatever I got paid, I blew it out of proportion. I spent more than they paid me on the track just to do quality work. And I have a certain way of working, and I take my time about doing projects, so I'm one of probably the slowest producers in the game. But like I said, I like lasting. But secondly, when things started changing, to the whole format, like where we are now, digitally and everything, I had to downsize my game because I was having nice fat budgets. I was hanging in the nice large studios that cost quite a bit a day. So I had to adjust my situation to get it done quicker. And what I started doing is, instead of booking the big studios and the whole bit, I would bring an artist to town and I would just book out a suite in a hotel, and I would make it all a big, party. I'd connect and make his room the vocal booth, and we do our thing in the next room, and then once he got a room to stay in, and we make money in there or something. So I came up with creative ways to promote my music, record the artists, and keep it moving. Because what I realized is, like, conferences like this, they're not only for information, but it's the way you connect and you socialize. And that's the way I've really been able to maintain for many years. Is if anybody knows me, I get out. And when I'm out of town, I get way out. So I've been able to connect with people and keep my thing moving. I've downsized the numbers in terms of how big my budgets are, but I do a lot more. And then I keep a top and bottom situation. I mess with new artists, and I mess with very established artists, so it works for me.